Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic
for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with
liberty and
justice for all. Deb, if you want to take roll.
All right, Al,
I am here.
Ray,
Yes.
I'm here. Jeff is not here?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Brian,
Present.
Tony,
Present.
Tim Heath.
He is planning to be here.
Okay. Did I miss anybody?
I don't think so.
So, yeah. And I guess we can do the administrative report. Everybody see that?
Yep.
All right. Because I don't know why I'm only seeing my presentation. It's one of those nights with technology.
Okay, we continue to have the same amount of students enrolled. We're at 174. We've been consistently that for the bulk of this year. Some school items. I've completed all the formal observations, evaluations for all the teachers. So currently right now I'm in the process of getting them to them and then having meetings with them if they need clarifications with the evals. We have completed our PSA and Terra Nova testing. We held some transition meetings that went really well. So the kindergarten going into lower L, UE going in upper L. We always give the parents the opportunity to meet the teachers that their kids are going to be going into, just to make sure that we handle the roster process correctly. We want to make sure we have parent input as well as teacher input whenever we're putting in place in the kids into the next classrooms. Disciplinary reports, we have one level 1 infraction along with one level 3 since our last date. End of the year events, we have everything going on. So there's just, we have the walkathon this week. We have next week a play, the 6th grade play with their trip and then graduation and field day. So it's really a nice time here at the school and it's active. The PTO, they're getting ready for next year. I tell you, they're just, they've been astounding. They've been so involved with getting, not just, activities with the students, but, their handling of teacher luncheons and appreciations and they've even, reached out to all the teachers and had them sort of create a wish list for things that they wanted in the classrooms, and they've gotten them funds to make some purchases for some items that they want and are choosing. So they've just been phenomenal. There's going to be some changes with leadership. Lorraine, who's been very active in a lot of what's been going on, she's going to step down from the president role, and Ashley Haas is going to take her position as president. And they're looking to fill positions for some of the other openings, but they've just really been nothing less than astounding, especially this past year. So that's pretty much it on my part. Tony?
Brian, I have a quick question for you.
Sure.
Where's the walkathon?
Walkathon is here. It's going to be right outside on our
Parking
lot, and it's going to be we're raising money this year for Ukrainian children in Bucks County, and so that's where the funds are going to be earmarked, and so that's where we've designated the funding to go to.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, I'll get started on my report. I just wanted to also add to what Brian said about the PTO. They've been phenomenal, a great help this year. As far as operations are concerned, I've listed everything that's been going on lately with our state reports being filed. District billing is up to date. We'll be doing our reconciliations next month. We just completed our federal tax returns and filed them within the deadline. Our PCERS filings are up to date, and our payments are up to date as well. We do not anticipate any major staffing changes for the upcoming school year, maybe just tinkering, tweaking here and there. Our annual report for the 2021 school year has started with us providing our auditors with the documents they've requested. And as you'll see right there, there's just a listing of all the documents we've provided them thus far. They will then go through these documents and then be coming in the week after school ends to finish their audit. And let's see, our final year IDA reports will also be submitted within, usually by the end of July, we have that done. Just wanted to touch on school safety for a bit with the recent tragic situations that have happened. Tim, Brian, and I have talked about this, and we met twice this past week last week with Paramount Security Partners. They're familiar with working with schools, both public and parochial, in preparing a safety plan, and also help guiding in possible pursuit of grants through FEMA. So we met with them. They're going to prepare an analysis. We're also going to be meeting virtually with another company regarding visitation, volunteer, and emergency management systems. Currently, we have all our systems in-house. We want to talk with Raptor Technologies to see if they have anything in addition to what we already have. Once all this is gathered, we'll present a plan to the board and then look to see whether we qualify for FEMA or other grants, and determine how we're going to either pursue those grants or finance it ourselves.
Okay. I guess that would be it. Thank you. And now, at this point, I guess we would move on to open floor topics. All right, if there's no one speaking, I guess we can move on to business at hand. Acceptance of the administrator's report.
I make the motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, any discussion on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and then approval of the minutes.
I'll motion.
And second?
Any question on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, and ratification of the bill list.
I'll motion.
Second.
All right, any discussion on anything that's been reviewed from the bill list?
No.
Nope.
All right, and we have the old business was the approval of the 2022-2023 operating budget. So
We approved the draft, and we're going to
right.
vote on the other one, on the final version at the next board meeting in June.
Okay. So let's move on here.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Oh, yeah. Any discussion on that?
If we have to move the meeting date, will that
That's not,
will that move that up? Or will
Yes.
they move this forward?
no, we can't move it forward. The budget has to be adopted but prior to July 1st. So whenever we have our meeting in June is when the budget will be addressed.
All right, tentatively that's set, currently it's set for the 29th.
Yes, there's been some conversation about changing it with the board. Ray, would you like to modify your motion to vote on this at the next meeting and set a date for that meeting?
Yeah, I would like to set the date for the 22nd. I think we have some other conflicts, and so if we can modify the motion and change the date to June 22nd, and then we can approve the operating budget and then handle some board business at the same time. You know, the search committee will be meeting with BOT applicants on the 8th. And we would like to clean up. It's certainly my hope that we can finish that business and appoint at least one new board member, remain in compliance. So I'd like to do that on the 22nd also.
Is there a second?
I can second that.
Second that. All right.
Does that-
Any further discussion on that?
Is everybody good for that date?
Right now, yep, I'm good.
I can make it work. I would prefer the 23rd or the Monday following, but I can make it work. I have auditors in that week, so, but we can make it work.
Well, right now I know I am available for the 22nd or what did you mention, Tony, the 23rd?
Oh, we have auditors at the school that week, but you know what? I'm just gonna get the agenda done a week in advance. As long as I have the agenda done a week in advance, I'll be fine.
Okay. So then at this point, then all those in favor?
Favor of amending the motion and changing the date here, approve the operating budget will happen at the June 22nd meeting.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I vote aye.
Aye.
Unanimous. Okay, moving on to new business. Approval of the 2022-2023 agreement with the BCIU.
All
I make
motion.
a motion, second then?
Okay, any discussion on that? Right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, source for teachers renewal. Someone make a motion?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion for source for teachers renewal? All those in favor?
Aye.
Right. And we have authority to address personnel and staffing issues.
All motion.
And second.
And any discussion on that?
Nope.
Nope.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Now, before you conclude the meeting, could I ask you to open up public comment again, just in case anyone stepped in?
Right, I was going to do that. I know it wasn't on here, but I was going to do that, but thank you. So opening up to public comment again, open floor topic.
I don't see any in the chat
Nobody's
either.
in here.
Okay. Well, then at this point, conclusion of the meeting.
Motion.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we are adjourned.